Blub blub everyone, welcome back to EU5. We are playing as Hessen still, and I just told my guys to carpet siege just to experiment with this. Because we're definitely not in any threat anymore, because it's just Münster. Unless they call in more people, which could happen, but hopefully not. But let's see what they do with carpet siege, and I hope they don't mess this up and forfeit this siege, but even if, the siege has not progressed at all, so whatever. I don't think they actually gave it to me. We have the annexation of Fulda, that's kind of nice. And the coalition has been disbanded already, look at that. Beautiful. That means we have some antagonism that we could actually take. And we have the Golden Bull, which is not cool. And we have gained cores, that's really good. Okay. Oh yeah, Fulda cores. Yeah. At some point, we don't even need to accept cultures, really. We will have so many government officials that we could just go in and take over cultures, you know, just make our primary culture a thing everywhere. This needs to tick a month. But this will be good for us. This is still close to Kassel. I think we can still get something from here. We have another town here, which is good for more building slots. That's nice. You don't want towns in every county, by the way. You never want this in Korbach. Never make a town in Korbach because you will diminish your gold income. It's really bad if you do, but... No, the carpet siege is kinda lame. They're not doing anything. I mean, it makes sense to just go for this, actually. But also, if we would siege all of this down and only have this... Now, let me do this. That should be fine. Just detach a siege. Just siege all of these, then they cannot respawn. And it would be even safer for us. Yeah, they will just die now. Yep. Just stack wipe. And they can still what is it called? Not rehire, re-raise. They will not be able to do that once we have all of these occupied. Oh, and someone here took this. Lüneburg, you little bastard. Luckily, I don't want this in this war. Ah, we finally have the drill. Oh my god, that is good. So now finally we can actually get some experience and therefore keep our army tradition up. Not sure how much I'm going to use that at the moment, because we have a lot of rebellions brewing that I want to probably push down a bit with my regulars. You can still tricks it. In a rebellion pushdown, they will go somewhere and stand there for a while. And while they're standing there, you can activate drill. And once they go to another location, the drill will end and you have to re-engage that. So if you look at your army a lot, you can micromanage that if you want and if you like. Good. Let's just go in here. Oh, actually, I don't even need to be in there and risk my whole army to suffer attrition, because this peasant levy is enough. And I don't have cannons, so who cares? It doesn't matter if there are more people on here. There's not more pressure as far as I know. Unless that helps with this. Nope, it's the general's army ability, it's our offensive, it's our army tradition. Nope, the amount of soldiers makes no difference. Heinrich, who will you be? We have a new son, that's kind of cool. Who want? Boland, you know what? Let's go, Boland. Enjoy. Rejoice. You are our son. Not the heir, unfortunately, because you're probably much better than any of our heirs. Terrible Hamster is actually an ambitious guy. That's kind of nice. We could give you an expensive education. That's a lot of money, though. So I don't want to waste that right now. And also, oh, that is not true. It's not only the 200. It's also 2% more for many years. This is for many, many years. So we will spend more on keeping our legitimacy up. By 2%. So that's like... How old are you? 8. For 8 years, we get 2% more money that we lose. And that means 8 times 12, so 96 times 2% is what we're losing. That's a lot of money. So it's not really worth it at this time. Could we even switch the heir? I don't know how that works. I think if we would die now, Well, if we would die and we had 2 of the people, like Ludwig and Terrible Hamster, both being eligible for the duchy, that would mean we would get shared rule. Where is that? It is not in here. But we have partition inheritance, so we will get shared rule. That means one ruler is ruling 5 years, and then the next is ruling 5 years, basically. Joint rule, I think it's what it's called. And it is under here. You can see that in the reforms somewhere. I can't access this, unfortunately, because why would you learn from Stellaris and not make the same mistakes as with their traditions? That would be hilarious and also weird, right? We could get banking right now. Sure. You don't really need to, though. You can just wait and not spend anything, because we're almost done with the... we're almost done with our research, actually. The armory will be huge. We will spam that for a bit. But also, keep in mind, that will take your levies away. Gunsmith could be nice. Men-at-arms. Better regulars. And levies. Huge. Knights of the Empire. Noble levy size goes up. Really good. Not that we have many, but you know, having more levies from them is good. Subject opinion could be nice. I definitely want this. I want this. I want the nobles. Oh, cannon maker would also... Ooh, cannon maker is important. And then the hoofness. That's the one. That's the first cannon we can get. And then we care about banking. So it doesn't matter if we get banking right now. Get the Knights of the Empire. Get the correct section chance. That means if they join the battle, do they join at the right flank or not? Because battles are chaotic. Who would have known? So this costs more, but this is all cheaper. What if I do this? That's a lot. That's much better. Würzburg has a truce. Henneberg has a truce. No, Henneberg doesn't have a truce. Würzburg has a truce. Köln has a truce, I think. Do we? I'm not sure. 11 days. Not much. Not enough. We took a long time for this. Yeah, some of them have a truce. Mainz cannot declare war unless they declare, you know, independence. I think this is still fine. Würzburg will just drop very, very quickly. Henneberg as well. Westerwald as well. Everstein probably soon as well. I don't think this is dangerous at all. I think we'll take this. And that's a lot of their land. And also their main city, which is kind of funny to me. Takes a fort from them, gives me a fort. Pretty good. I mean, that costs, but whatever. I think we can pay it. Let's get rid of Mainz. Let's get rid of Würzburg. Also humiliate you. I can't forget this. Wait, you have Trier as a vassal? Oh, you bastards. Oh, you little bastards. They have called in Trier right now. Oh, I would love to so much. This would kill us. This would literally be death. But I'd love to, because they are an elector too. They're another bishopric elector. No, we don't care. I think we'll end this war now. We don't want to fight Trier. I could get more war reps, for sure. If I would just wait. I mean... We have 40 war score with you. Can I just kick you out for war reps and humiliate? I can. Okay, Trier. I mean, if you want it. No Gelders, please. Actually, that would be good if you're with Gelders, but... No more Münster. Oops. No more Würzburg. Bamberg is fine. Ansbach is fine. Yeah, just you do you, Trier. It's fine. Thank you for coming in. Enjoy. I didn't take any land from you, mind you, so please don't be pissed. And now we'll just take this and we're happy. for the moment. Jabor can go. Sure, why not get rid of Magdeburg too? We have Humiliate. My goodness, we got so much prestige in this war. It's great. Bam, ba, bam. Let's go. Good stuff. Also, let me just get rid of all levies here. And get rid of all levies here. It's only levies, so perfect. That's my troops. Go to Melsingen, and we're good. We have 3 forts now. We should be able to pay for them. We got some coalition. It's fine. I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. Hopefully. We're still integrating the Sauerland. We're still getting control in Göttingen. I don't think that is useful. Instead, you should also increase... I don't think you need to increase province control for Fulda, for Vogelsberg. Instead, you can already work on... Yeah, you're fine-ish. You can already work on integration of Münsterland. You don't even need government officials there, by the way. You can do it just with the power of your king. Because you're paying these dudes. And you don't have to. This can work without people assigned. It's just a little bit slower, but if you're in a pinch... I don't want that extra antagonism, unfortunately. Yeah, because we're already getting some coalition stuff here. Henneberg we can just improve some opinion with, because I'm a little scared of them. They are too close still to us. They're still, you know, 2,000 troops and stuff. And we want to be careful. We still need to regen some troops, unfortunate. But once we have the barracks, very, very soon, we can just build the barracks everywhere, get a lot more manpower, and then increase our troop count. By a tremendous amount. But yeah, good wars. The next one should be against Braunschweig. Can I get more allies? I'd like someone like Trier to be an ally, for example. Because they're an elector, so this could be good. And then I could just drop Braunschweig. Even though they have a lot of favors. I would probably not want to drop them before I can isolate them from some people. Getting Austria would be nice for now. You're close. It's kind of weird that they would like to be in an alliance because I'm a target of a coalition. That's very weird. Maybe they see the possibility of them gaining something from that, but... But having them as an ally would keep them small. Hopefully, and also, you know, help me, which would be kind of nice. And at some point we need to turn people against Bohemia and just rip them apart, because they will be just way too big. It is disgusting how strong Bohemia becomes. Yeah, I'm just gonna let banking finish on its own. We're a little tall on the map. I'd like to be a little wider. So we need to work on that. Maybe... You know, take these dudes, maybe, you know. It would be nice if they ally each other. Fighting the coalition would be kind of okay, actually. It's a very small coalition. I could use Braunschweig for that. But I'd still need a CB. That could actually be a CB we can do right now, because if we kill the coalition... we put a truce on them, and that means they cannot form. And that means they cannot fight us, and that means we can push them again afterwards. And that is a valid strategy to just punish the coalition and always punish them more and more and more, take more and more land, you know, getting them into coalition even deeper, and until they're gone. And then you can just fight someone else. This is a thing we could do. I mean, now we would have Köln here as well, but that is not that much of a difference. And that could earn us this land in 1 war instead of 2. And maybe even more. Where's Everstein? Up there. Oh, that would be amazing. That land and these 2, that would really, really help us. Arnsberg is not in here, unfortunately. Why are you not in here? Couldn't you not be a little bit more pissed with me? Just a tiny bit? But that could be nice, unless more people join right now, but I don't think they will. Nidda would also be fine if they join. If I could take all these four, that would be amazing for us. Please, Nidda, join. I could insult them, and then they would join, I think. Maybe that is something we should do. We could help with the integration process. I like that. I really like that. I think we do that. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, I had to come back into that thinking, actually. Never will I lessen your levy obligations. That's what keeping us alive. This I will do, though. So, we could actually get that casus belli against those little dudes here. Which would be huge. Oh god, even Nordhausen. Such little provinces, it's so good. Osnabrück up there. I probably wouldn't want to take that, but man, is that an easy war. And Köln is also so small now. Because we took their main province. I definitely want this at some point. I don't care for this. I would actually like to... When there are only these few provinces, I would like to vassalize them. To have another elector on my side. Mainz is getting there. They will vote for us in a second. Sachsen is already voting for us. Brandenburg is a little pissy. I don't know why. I don't know what your problem is, dude. Look at that. They trust us implicitly. We have a lot of favors. We have good opinion with them. And still they don't care. And still they don't vote for us, the little bastards. Unbelievable. I think we do that war right now. Let's do more war, guys. How about more war? Not less war. How about more war? Oh yeah, that cannot backfire at all, guys. It's all good. All nice. Yeah, Braunschweig, how about that? Just come in. Let's just punish some little dudes. Ooh, that cost me 40? I have military access, that's the problem. We can get rid of that real quick. I need to wait for another diplomat, but... That should be better now. Do you like me? No, you really don't like me, so we're not getting the great relations stuff. That's fine. Food access cancelled is good. You'll get that back in a second, guys. It's fine. Now, the problem with improving so much is we're not getting more diplomats. Even though we're spending maximum amounts of diplomatic money into that. It's not great. That's very annoying. Contain banking. I mean, that would be okay for us, actually. You want border controls. You want closed borders. I don't want that, though. So, this will fail again. Which is fine, I guess. Who needs stability anyway? It's just a number, right? It's not any important thing like great power score, which would be amazing to get the empire. It's all fine. Another dude comes of age. Ooh, you are an important one. You are a really important dude. I'd actually like you to marry one of my girls. You don't have a diplomat. But this guy is amazing. Although still, that wouldn't be in my... No. No. I think royal marriage with you guys is better. Let's just wait. I need to sell my daughters for good relations. Hey Ceres, how are you doing? Abandoned reason, no only war? Yes, that's what we're doing right now. It's not the best choice, but we'll do it still. Kill them all. I mean, there's still so, you know, there are so little dudes around here that we could just munch on, you know? It's great. I would like to piss off Nidda, though. Before we do that. So they are in the war as well, and hopefully, or in the coalition. Because they have no troops. Look at that, 50 dudes, who cares? But we could just take them, you know? We could eat them. And they're really close to Kassel, so we would definitely have some control here. I mean, 20% is 20%. Before they are getting taken by Bohemia again, which happened to me in the last... In my private run. Mühlhausen would also be great if they would come in. It's also just a little dude that we could just noms on with Nordhausen together, you know, take all of this. Oh, it would be so nice. Before someone else comes in and does that. Arnsberg is getting a castle. Or is that Soest? No, that's Arnsberg. Annoying. But look at that. Nidda doesn't have a castle. There is a castle. There's no castle. Nordhausen doesn't have a castle because they can't allow for one in their budget. Which makes sense. Castles are very expensive. I could actually save some stuff on maintenance right now, but it's not that much that I care. Actually, you know, the castle, the fort maintenance would be fine. I don't feel threatened here. Oh, that's nice. Extra prestige too. Getting that 5% back. But I'm not gonna do any of these. Especially the tax exemption for the peasants is just a no-go. 25 ducats? No, I'm not gonna lose any on that. Austria is fighting here. Are you insane? In Soest? What are you doing, Austria? Against Lorraine. But they shouldn't take that. They only take that when they are the emperor. That's why I don't want Luxembourg to be the emperor. I want to be the emperor instead and take all that beautiful land for free. Although we're very small, we're not really threatening yet. So they probably would just say no and cost us tons of prestige. Which is kind of bad. So we have a diplomat. Should I risk pissing off Nidda a bit more? I could send an insult and maybe make them join the coalition. Which would be kind of nice. Although I don't think... Maybe they wouldn't. Because they're scared. Maybe they wouldn't. You're not my ally or anything, no. Oh, that's Lüneburg, that's not Nidda. Okay, but they still don't have any troops. I'm gonna... I can't get this quicker is the problem. And I would like to declare war right now, because now we know what's happening. Anyways, I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, that's good. I'm a little under the weather a little bit. I don't know why. At least my throat right now is a little bit better. But it was hurting all day. What other reason is there to play an EU game? I mean, it's not only paint the map anymore. It's actually really interesting to just make your country go vroom in terms of going tall. Don't make Nidda mad, just eat them. Yeah, but I need to make them mad first so they come into my coalition war. They're not in the coalition war, so I can't eat them. And getting an extra claim, we can't do no CB claims anymore because the bullshit law is on, the Golden Bull is on, and Golden Bull stops you from unjustified wars against members. So we are not allowed to do no CB anymore because the Bohemia said no. It's kind of sad. Make sure you recognize it says members. I'm not sure that the emperor in that case is a member. So Bohemia might still be able to do it, just we can't. Haha, because we're effed. I don't want to do it anyway because of stability cost, but... Okay, I'm gonna save, and I'm just gonna see. I'm not sure if that would make them come in, if they are pissed with us. I would assume so, because opinion matters. And they do have enough AE. What do we want to call them? Your mother was a hamster and your father smells of elderberries? Judgment Day is upon us. The minions of Lucifer walk upon the earth. Okay, and they're probably one of them. Furthermore, I believe that Nidda must be destroyed. I mean, that would be the honest answer, really. Your blood will make the soil I take from you all the richer. Okay. The Nidda know nothing about running a state. I mean... in Hessen, Nidda is a word synonymous with manure. Yes. Yes, that's true. Let's go. Please join the coalition, Nidda. Come on. Only you, no one else. Sure, Langres is our pope. Or Langre? I have no idea how to say that. Kassel is apparently... Yeah, you know what? Who cares? I'm gonna forfeit that anyway. It's fine. I'm not gonna lose money on that. Money-wise, I'm still waiting for the armory to actually spend a lot. Which will also cost us a lot because buildings cost me money. Which is annoying. Okay, we're almost back on track here. In terms of manpower. Issue fails. We knew this will happen. We just need to wait for the next diplomat and we're good. Yes! Yes! Thank you, Nidda! Oh, you're such a good boy. That was too much for them. Yes, I want knowledge. Give me knowledge. And there's my armory. Perfection. We don't want to overbuild. It is very tempting to do so. Be careful. This costs a lot of money. Okay, we can only build 4 anyway. I'm gonna build all 4. And these will give us each... 10 manpower. Once they're fully manned, by the way. They need 1,000 soldiers. But then they will give us 10 manpower a month, and we can recruit from there as well, which is kind of nice. And then we can actually improve our army, and we can actually have an army. You're just some dude. Just marry someone that is not of my blood. Good. We'll also not be able to call someone else in at that point. Nidda is about to drop, though. I hope that will still happen, because we still need a few months, 3 months or so. Which is good. March is the last month of winter. We don't want that attrition. Also, what I could have done is, actually, if I'm not sending them around, I could have trained with my dudes. You shouldn't hit the guy next to you, buddy. Don't hit the guy with the bow. But yeah, we should have trained so we get our experience up, which is rather useless. Experience just gives you army tradition, which will help negate this. And it gives you progress to quality. Progress to quality is nice, don't get me wrong, but really, it's not that important. They give you 10 manpower, but use 1,000. Doesn't that mean that it costs you what? No. They need 1,000 men. You know, where did we build this? Here. They will need 1,000 peasants to become soldiers. So you take peasants out of your levies. But then they will give you 10 manpower a month. So they're basically training 1,000 people, and from those 1,000, 10 will join you each month. In a way. Not really, because that's permanent, but... And you're not using, you know... When you get 10 manpower, you're not using 10 of these 1,000. They will just stay as 1,000. It's basically your recruiters or something, I guess. And their staff. I guess that's how you should see this. But, still, important, these 1,000 men come out of your peasantry. And your peasantry is your levies. So, you are actively, by building these buildings, you're actively... Actually, by building any buildings, any urbanization diminishes your levies. So be mindful of that, because I had the problem that I couldn't really raise my Oh, that's you now, Cires. Let's go. You have another son. Cires, the mage. I had the problem in my other playthrough, where I'm learning, that I couldn't really raise my standing troops a lot, because I didn't have the money for them, really. I did have money, but I didn't have so much money to spend that I was comfortable with spending them on my troops. But also, I was urbanizing so hard that my peasantry went down. And therefore my levy went down. And suddenly, from having a 10,000 levies and like 2,000 troops, standing troops, I was now at 7,000 levies and still 2,000 troops, and therefore diminishing my own power by urbanizing, which is something that you actually have to keep in mind, I think. It's not like that is a feedback loop that kills you, but it is definitely something that will weaken you first. And you need to make more gains, more land gains, to actually get those population back, because you're not gaining much population per month. And these land gains will help you then to keep your pops up. And therefore your levy, because you will still need a levy even in the year 1500. You will still need one. It's just really nice to use your levy to murder everyone while you are sieging with your regulars. That's basically what I was doing after I found a good spot, you know. I figured levy is bad. I mean, they are. But if you have 2 million population, sacrificing 10,000s to win your wars, whatever. Just 15,000 levy, you know, ripping armies apart so your actual soldiers can siege. That's fine. You can do that. What's a little bit weird is if you have your regular soldiers and you have like 20 regiments in here and 10 of those are cannons, and you push the button or press J for detach siege, it usually doesn't detach the cannons, which is weird. Not even cannons plus some troops or something in a balanced makeup or something. No, just no cannons at all. Because that makes sense. We can only give you the old ones. Are you dum-dum? No. The dum-dums get the old hags. That's my my realization. The dum-dums need the old hags. We have the diplomat. We can do this. Did something change? I hope not. Nope. All is fine. This is an easy war. We have Braunschweig on our side. It will take a little bit until we can call in someone else, but we probably will. Let's do this war. Surely our people are ready for more bloodshed, right? Right. Totally worth. Look at that. Look at that. We gained 1,500 levies since the last war. Because we got control in these counties, because we got Fulda on our side now, really, not just with their 140 useless idiots, which is huge. We also have control over them, which gives us a lot of levies, you know. Ooh, I probably want to get rid of... Is it the monastery? No, the monastery is fine. There is... Oh, it's only the castle. It's only protected monastery or whatever it's called that are bad. The military version. The fortress church. These are bad because these give them more power. I don't want to give them power, but actually building temples gives you max control. This is huge. I didn't see that for a long time. These you want to build where literally ever you can. You need them. This gives so much control, it's ridiculous. And they don't get power from that, just literacy, which is actually good. And they suppress unrest, which is also good. Monasteries, I probably wouldn't build myself. It's still good for literacy, and you can also convert a little bit better. Religious conversion, but meh. We definitely want more scriptorums. Hospitals are huge, of course. They're hugely expensive too, so... Cathedrals you don't want to give them, I think. Oh, actually, it's also fine. But they're very expensive, so... But the temples are amazing, and you should always build them, if you can, in my opinion. I mean, these guys were actually giving you the most money in EU4, right? The money building was the temple, so... It just makes sense that they give you now more control, which is also money, because that's taxes. That's pretty nice. Scriptorum will still be very useful for the next, I don't know, 150 years, so... No, not quite. Once, Martin Luther comes around, that changes. You know what, Nidda? I know I wanted you in here, but... Actually, I don't want you to raise any troops, so how about you don't? That's kinda nice of you. Thank you. This is also free, you don't need a diplomat for this. Where you need a diplomat is when you do a royal marriage. Which makes sense. Oh, look at that. They can't raise their troops. That's kind of sad. Poor little dudes. Poor little dude. Why does that not work sometimes? UI is still a little wonky. And once we can siege that down, this actually breaks. Yep. No more troops for you. Braunschweig is doing some fights, even though they are laughably underpowered. Totally fine. We just want to get all of these small countries and just actually eat them. It's my intention. We have 100% war score against you, more or less. I can't humiliate them if I just eat them, unfortunately. Which is a little sad, because why can I not still get the... I mean, because it's cheesy, right? That's a lot of AE, but I don't care. Gib. Mine. Thank you. Ah, thank you, Nidda, for being so easy to manipulate. We basically gaslit them into their own death. It's very sad. Ooh, infantry power for our boy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Not that infantry has much power, but, you know, 0.15 extra damage per infantry is also good. I think infantry is always just 1 power. That's it. I don't even think that changes over time. Other stats change, but not that one. Oh my god, Soest is building a castle. No, that's not... It's not Soest. It's still Arnsberg. So we can just take Soest. Braunschweig doing all these fights is not great, because they will get all my money. So we should do some fights too. Weirdly, occupying doesn't give you much participation, only losing troops. Which is a little dumb. So, yeah, we just got half now. We just got 20% just from that one fight. In participation. This is a huge war, because this is basically my whole coalition, and there's no troops in that. There's no troops here. It is so good. Katzenellenbogen joined, whatever, it's fine. Doesn't make a difference. Let's just take Berghain while we can. Oh, we're also attaching. That means no one else can get any participation right now. We could basically... Oh, Siegen is not in here. I thought Nassau-Siegen was in the coalition. They must have dropped as well. That's kind of sad, actually. I wanted to take those too. Yeah, but I'm gonna take all of this. I'm gonna take this, this, and this. Who cares? Just separate piece them, take the country. We could make him a fiefdom. It's a little cheaper, but... actually, is it? Nope, not this time. Usually it is. Yeah, that's it. Just some money, some bam, and let's go. Oop, mine. Thank you. Ah, I love coalitions. That is probably the easiest coalition I've ever fought. It is so nice. This will be auto siege now. I'm just gonna run in there so they can't spawn anything. Nobility. More nobility in the army. Do we care? No, we don't want... Aristocracy and quantity. Exactly what I don't want. Perfect. Give me plutocracy and quality. Awesome. Quality makes your troops more expensive, but also extremely much better. And, although not that much, but still. More morale, more everything. It's pretty good. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. De-doop-de-doop. Let's get Recklinghausen. And then Soest. Hopefully that is not a castle for Soest. There's more coalitions, that's fine. I don't think they will do much because the main coalition is now just getting disbanded. Yeah, it's okay, it's really Arnsberg. Just wanted to make sure that it's not Soest and we just have a castle to fight. Because everything else is already taken, so... Cool beans. Cool beans, I say. Yeah, literally. The whole war is over. There's one more Nordhausen right there. That's Soest. Fallen. Easy peasy. Nice and squeezy. That's all of Köln. Oh, I wish I could take that too. I'm thinking I take Soest as well. These three. It's a little greedy, but I want to. I really do. Osnabrück can just go. I don't care about you. Just give me your prestige. They are still worth 5 prestige, by the way. 5 is the minimum. Actually, they're worth more for some reason. That's kind of nice. Cool. Anything we can do with you? Actually, I don't care about any of this. Just Cologne. Sure. Go away. Thank you. Thanks for your money. Thanks for participating. It's all fine. I'm gonna definitely take this one. Because that is literally next to my... well, almost literally. Next to my capital. Which is huge. Oh, I can't take it. Yeah, I can't take. I always want war reparations. They just fuel our country so much right now. Let's do that. Let's get some money. Let's get some more coalition. That's a bit much. I'm still thinking it's fine. We're greedy. See, coalition disbanded. Perfect. Wittgenstein, Osnabrück. Osnabrück can't do anything. They're in a truce. Würzburg in a truce. Cologne we're fighting. Wittgenstein we're fighting. So both in a truce. I wish the Hanse would have been with us. Because I could just take them for 0 antagonism as a vassal. Which I want to. That would be kind of nice. Because then they have to pay me. So the bigger they get, the bigger I get. It's great. And we'll just never integrate them. I don't care about any of these guys. None of these are really important. Granted, the 21 others are. But I'm only taking... maybe these two. I'm not sure I want Soest. But all these gains are amazing for us because they will still be under a lot of control. You can just go. Don't really care. Just give me some war reparations. Not that you pay me much, but that's all good. This is important. I could take you as a vassal, but takes too much out of me right now. Not being too greedy is a hard thing to do. Sometimes. And if you're too greedy, you will be punished. Let's hope we are not. We still have a vassal, which is kind of nice. We need to get rid of Köln. If I take Soest. Maybe we're getting there. Luxembourg would be in. The rest doesn't matter, really. Yes, altogether they could do some damage, but we have allies that would all be called in. I wish I could do this. That's 50 countries now. Yeah, that's a bit much. Just give me all your cores. They're all mine now. That gives them... that takes their casus belli away from them. Well, you know, they will still have one for Zeus, but... war reparations for sure. Stop being friends with Thüringen. And the rest don't matter, really. Just for good measure. Just here, here, and here. I mean, Wittgenstein will take, so who cares? Ravensberg, Halberstadt, whatever. Doesn't make much of a difference. Let's get rid of... no. Sure. Let's get rid of that. That's fine. Thank you. Good deals. Who are you? Mark. Okay, interesting. Trier's our ally, which is nice. I want you as an ally too. Luxembourg. We should improve opinion with a little bit. Well, now it's just maybe a waiting game. Let's just, you know, get rid of our levies. We don't need them. And we'll just sit around before we take this to just burn off some AE. Wittgenstein does have a lot. Can't join a coalition if you're still at war with me. So we'll just sit around and enjoy this life a little bit. That's okay. Again, we could try and you know, resolve that a little bit. Can we do a royal marriage? We have a nice little daughter. Hungarian, Sweden. I think Brandenburg would be better just to keep them as an ally for now. And maybe have them vote for us more. Yeah, look at that. We have 4 out of 7. We would be the emperor right now if Bohemia croaks. Right this second. How about... We're still trying to get the Rhine on our side. I want to curry favors with them. Next diplomat is curry favors with the Rhine. We'll probably still fight them, but doesn't matter. Now, we have the armories. And they are giving us good manpower now. That's an Ellenbogen. Nice. I want to fight the coalition again right now. See, that's something I don't want to see happen. And I don't know why they did that. That might be... that might be a spy network situation right there. We don't have a diplomat. Because, not a spy network, a curry favors thing. Are they actually pissed? Or they want my land now. But I don't think they do. Maybe. This could have been bad. This is Taunus and this is Taunus. No, this is Westerwald. No. No, they don't have anything from the Taunus. Yeah, this is all Taunus. No, they shouldn't desire my land. That's not what I want. We're at war, otherwise they would let us get back. So it was definitely a curry favor action or a favor action that they did. Someone did that. Someone who doesn't like us, which, you know. Aachen, Cleves. Cleves? Tecklenburg. Okay, it's getting a bit hairy right now, so that's why I want to burn it down a little bit. It is a bit much. Let's be honest. Who do we know is in there? Katzenellenbogen. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably the biggest one in terms of countries that I had, but in terms of people they have, that's not that much. And I mean, look at that. One of our allies already balances that out, and they would all join, so they will not attack us. I even had France protect my independence once, so the coalition wouldn't kill me. That was kind of funny. Bamberg has joined. Yeah, that's all people that I want to eat. Don't make you guys too delicious. I would like to take you to war. You know, have a nice dinner, have a nice murder. All of that goodness. Whoa. Why is that Braunschweig? Braunschweig fucked me over. Okay, this is the moment where I kill your alliance. We will get men-at-arms regulars now. You need to switch them. By the way, you need to upgrade them. And I will upgrade the archers and the footmen to regulars. To men-at-arms, I mean. For the footmen, we definitely want that. That will need double the manpower now. That will need 200 manpower. Same for the archers if we make them men-at-arms. But men-at-arms and archers are different. We want to wait for the next one for the archers. We want to wait for handgunners. So handgunners, basically. I bet this is Dutch or something. Handgunners? That sounds very Dutch. So it sounds very German, but also not German. So that must be Dutch. Or something like that. Maybe... Actually, no. Friesland still is German. I think culturally. Frisian is still just German culture, right? Netherlandish and German. Okay, so they're in between. Could be from them as well. I don't know. It's that region. It sounds very much that region. Okay, you guys do some training. You're shrewd. Ooh, Boland. Boland, the smart boy. Nice, nice. Smarty pants right there. Impressive. Yeah, we're integrating stuff still. We will have a lot more to integrate in a second. That's actually the biggest problem here. But I hate that Braunschweig actually pissed me off here in terms of stealing my land. Ooh, you're great. I wish he would be on my court. But I don't think he will be. If we look in here. We're just basically doing eugenics, you know. All this disgusting stuff. I want to be in the cabinet, and I want to switch you. And oh, actually you are. Is that worth the stability that I would pay? 5 stability? I mean, it could be. Oh yeah, it's 40 points, baby. I want you. You're only 30 as well. Good stuff. So this pisses me off a little bit. That Braunschweig basically cockblocks me here again. And this is even the war target, you know. That they ever would take the war target for themselves or try to is something I don't think the AI should do. Look at that. There's even Rhine Franconian. It's not their guys. They're Eastphalian. None of this makes sense. That they take this and don't give it to me is just bullshit. Also, I thought I took that. Someone else must have gotten that free. Now it doesn't make any sense to wait because I'm not gonna take it. Well, no, I can't even take this as a vassal because it's... And also you want a fiefdom. The basic difference between a fiefdom and a vassal is a fiefdom has your king and all your laws, all your shit, you know. While a vassal is still independent, has their own monarch and stuff, and they still do the same for you, but it's harder to get your shit in there afterwards. So just making them a fiefdom is much better in my opinion. There is probably a downside to that, but just give me war reparations and I'm gonna come for you next time. And they will probably be taken now by someone else. Because they always are. Maybe I leave Cologne for you so they can protect you. I'm just gonna take Osnabrück. No, I'm not gonna take anyone. That's fine. This cock blocking by the AI is really fucking annoying. So stupid. So absolutely stupid. But at least we're getting some money out of the deal, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, it's up to a few ducats at the moment. Later that will be like 20, 30 ducats per country. I think you have forfeit the alliance now by doing that, so screw you. And I'd much rather get Trier back. Trier, my friend. Hello. Welcome back in the fold. Yes, look at this. So we have it kind of in the bag. We need to make Brandenburg a little bit more into it. Voting for us. Somehow. I don't know how. But otherwise, we have the emperorship in the bag if Bohemia croaks. Oh, we need more manpower. The few little thingies are not enough. The few little armories. Can we have more? No, we can't. Mines can have more, but I'm not gonna pay for those. Sadly, we have to kill the guy. I don't want to have different religions right now. Very sad. Otherwise, though, good war. Small, little, tiny land grab. Pretty nice. Very effective, very efficient. Who cares about the nobles and what they think? Just give me money, thank you. I should invest in some goods. I learned a little how to use this a little bit better, like with the RGO builder. You could just... Hey, money! And this is all very cheap, usually. Otherwise, you need to filter for the best deals and then make sure that what you don't have, where there's no hammer, is not... Yeah, look at that. Jeweler's Guild is much, much better. Some of them are good. They pay for themselves in like 6 years, totally fine. Usually. If you have the money, who cares? Paper maker, sure, that's some good money. This is not that good. 5 years. Or 5 times 3, so 15 years. Too long. At this time. I don't have money coming in like... You know, flying through the door. It's still just a little harsh to get that stuff. I want one Salpeter Guild. Even though it's expensive and doesn't give much money, it's still nice to have. sometimes to have some of these things. Die makers are quite nice usually. Don't know why they're that inexpensive. Or not profitable enough, actually. Marketplaces could help. We don't have wharves yet. We need the coast. Windmills we could have. Windmills give extra output for wheat, rice, grains. We can definitely build a few. I have to pay for those, so... all infrastructure buildings as well. And they don't bring money on their own, but some of them are really nice, like bridges. Bridges are great. I'm gonna show you in a second, but first I want to... where is it? Where's my market? Irrigation can be quite nice, gives you population capacity and food production, so helps, you know, keep the population fed. Really good later on, but at the moment way too expensive in terms of what you have to pay per month. Settlements are nice, more migration, attraction, population growth. Marketplace, that's what I want. We can only have 2, so totally worth doing. Gives us more power, gives us more capacity, all that jazz. If you're looking here, we need to go out a little bit. So if you look at this, so we have 44 trade advantage. We have the best trade advantage. We only have 0.47 trade capacity left from our 25. This is how much we have available. So we're using almost all our trade capacity for trading right now, which is really good. That means more could be profitable. We have banking. Nice. Fully embraced it. Neat. Should we read this? Money lending has existed since metal-based coins appeared in antiquity. However, it depended on some individuals and their family groupings or on the ancient states. A shift occurred in the Middle Ages, encouraged by the renewed growth of long-range commercial activities on the Eurasian continent and its peripheries. Specialized moneylenders began to organize when Jewish communities started operating between the Christian and Islamic worlds. However, the boom of credit demand that followed the Crusades in the 12th century encouraged merchants in the Italian city-states to create larger structures for moneylending, effectively founding the first banking institutions such as the Peruzzi and Bardi houses. You know, you could also say that sounds very like the mafia a little bit, but sure. More instruments were developed, like bills of exchange and debt bonds, and banking dynasties such as the Medici, Fugger, or Welser soon became as powerful as states. Yeah, we will have the Welser around here, I think. I think the Fuggers as well. The Fuggers are not far. Aren't they from around here-ish? Not really sure. But of course the Medici are very Italian. So yeah, that's the banking. And the banking gives us new advancement opportunities if we look into this. What does it give us? It gives us, at the beginning, bank interest, which is nice, and more loans. Okay, sure. If we need those. Naval range, colonial range, trade range. Minting threshold. You know what? That's something I want. Trade range, counting houses are really good, because that's how you get more crown power locally, which then adds up to, you know, where you need it, which is in the state. So spamming these, they are very expensive, but at some point we will be able to spam them. Also maybe get some discounts on those. Is quite huge to build up your crown power. Bureaucracy. You could get like centralized bureaucracy laws. Road building goes fast and we get centralization. I like the prosperity, but at some point every single county in all of Europe will be at 100% prosperity. 100% chance. This is Rheinischer Münzverein. This is actually a special technology for us, like debt and loans as well. Debt and loans. English is weird. This is cool. Extra diplomats is nice, and extra trade capacity is really nice. So yeah, I want that. Thank you. Rheinischer Münzverein. How would you translate that? Rheinisch, I mean, Münzen is coins. And Verein is Just a club in a way, you know. It's a coin club. Not really. Wouldn't how you would wouldn't be how you should translate that, but still. Pop promotion speed is kind of nice for more urbanization, trade range. Saiga process is really good for us because more silver output. I think we want to go there. Let's just keep that in the queue. Encouraging urbanization is something we can do with the guys there, which I usually don't do. Debt and loans, benefits for mercenaries, and mercenary recruitment. Don't really care for mercenaries much. Max literacy. This is important. Whatever leads to that, we need. The Pound Lock Canal is quite nice for proximity cost reduction. Also huge. That's basically more max control, which is amazing. So you definitely want those wherever you can. Infiltrative administration and support rebels is just spy network nonsense. Who cares? What do we have here? Makeshift reparations for better ship repair, diplomatic range, docks. We don't need that at all. Exploration, no, we don't need that. We're not gonna explore. Let's just be honest. We're landlocked. Who cares? Even if we have some ships, we're not being. I don't even know how to explore that. Just to say it, you know. I think it's like in EU4 where you need to bring your ships into a zone for exploration and then do a mission to explore. I think that's how it works, but I've never tried it yet. We might try it with two or three ships that we have, but I don't think it will be very successful. Expanding raw materials time. Just, yeah, okay, sure, why not, but I don't care about this branch right now, I care about the other branch, so we'll keep that in. Once our soldier stuff is finished, I mean, it will still take a while, because we still have, you know, we still need to get our cannons, which is really good, and the hand gunners. And some other small stuff, but then we can go a bit into banking. Which will be good. It's not a bad one. Getting more manpower. That's all we need right now. More people. And this is not going full force right now. They're not all employed. Look at that. They don't even have half the people that they need. So we're not getting much manpower right now. We should be getting like 50, I think, per month. That will change a lot for us, and then we can radically improve our troops. Hopefully. Get more men-at-arms. Get cannons, which will be huge. Basically the most important thing right now, cannons. Can I not marry you with someone? Oh, girl. And you're good. You're actually good. I guess I just marry you to this guy. Yeah, fine. Just make babies. It's all good. Even if it's for them. There's some exiled armies. Oh. Oh, that's fine. Just go away. I don't need you raised. This is the land we haven't fully integrated yet. Which is half our country is not integrated fully. It's kind of sad. But we're working on it. We have made some really big gains lately. Should be simple. Ships are, after all, just houses that float. Yeah, totally. Totally. You don't need any knowledge about the sea or the stars or that the earth is round or all that jazz. You know, it's just exploration just into the darkness is just totally fine. Totally okay. We're making a lot of people. Oh no, that was just the disbanding. That counts as 1,000 people joining us. Okay, let's put a cut in here. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to sub the YouTube if you haven't subbed yet. It really, really helps and also keeps you updated on new released videos. Even better would be the Discord, so you are actually informed, because YouTube just omits that sometimes because of reasons. Come to the Twitch side of things if you enjoy that better, and I see you on the next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.